Welcome back. Rico Money Bags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to jump right into this video that at the end we'll do some price prediction and technical analysis. But the big question is, can Dogwifhat, aka WIF, overtake Dogecoin? So we're going to go over this bullish article, if you ask me, about WIF, and then we're going to do some price predictions, some technical analysis at the end. Also, take advantage of the Money Bags Mansion link down below. It's absolutely free, always will be free, and a lot of people have been printing because, like WIF and many others, I've called very, very early. So go ahead and take advantage of that. That is in the description. But we got Dogwifhat, something that I've been bullish on, and it's been holding really well. We see the rest of the markets pulling back. We see Bitcoin pulling back, ETH pulling back, you name it. Everything's pulling back. Dogwifhat is holding pretty strong, and so is Solana. Solana is pumping nonstop. This might be, one of the seasons that people are going to be talking about Solana nonstop. I think it's safe to say that Solana's really going to be one of the top contenders. It's about to flip BNB. But let's get to this video, right? It's about Dogwifhat, aka WIF, a relatively new token featuring an adorable dog wearing a hat. Has been capturing the attention of investors with its meteoric rise in value and growing community support. Many are now wondering if WIF has the potential to overtake the reigning meme coin champion, Dogecoin. I think it can definitely, chase these market caps. But we're going to go into what Miles said. This is pretty interesting. So crypto analyst Miles recently shared his insights on the meme coin market, highlighting the remarkable performance of WIF and its potential to challenge Doge dominance. He calls something this flywheel effect, but it's something that I've been saying too. If all these meme projects continue their maintained performance, what's going to happen eventually with all the influx of retail investors coming into the market, they're all going to rise. I believe that the thresholds of reaching the $1 billion market cap, holding it, or getting to the $20 billion market cap, I think these thresholds are about to be lifted. And I think this is what he's talking about when he's mentioning this flywheel effect. So he has this right here. Okay, this is not loading that good, but basically he has this flywheel effect, right? So Miles points out that WIF's success can be attributed to several factors, including its cute and memeable appearance, lower market capitalization compared to Doge, and the overall hype surrounding meme coins in the current market environment. Plus, it's attached to Solana, the hottest blockchain right now. This is what's pumping. Everything has pulled back and Solana is holding strong right next to $190. So the flywheel effect, I like this. I like learning new terms. Let me know down in the comments, are you guys familiar with this term? The flywheel effect, meme coins and market flexivity. Miles explains that the crypto market is highly reflexive, meaning that as prices rise, the fundamentals of the market improves, creating a self-reinforcing cycle known as the flywheel effect. This flywheel effect has been a driving force behind the impressive gains seen in meme coins like WIF, Pepe, and Floki. As these tokens gain traction and exposure, their prices continue to soar, further fueling the cycle of growth and attracting more retail investors to the market. This is what I've been saying. I believe that these thresholds are about to be lifted, where next we're going to be saying win $10 billion market cap, win 10 billion, when, all the hype was when we reached the 1 billion. I think these thresholds are about to be lifted, but let's face it, with all the exposure to mainstream media with the Bitcoin ETF and now Solana pumping, this is going to continue to bring retail investors into this market space. So we got, when considering WIF's potential to overtake Doge, Miles emphasizes the importance of market capitalization and momentum. Currently, WIF market cap sits at around 2.8 billion, while Doge boasts a significantly higher valuation of 22.6 billion. However, Miles argues that if the meme coin market continues to grow and WIF maintains its momentum, it has a genuine shot at closing this gap and potentially surpassing Doge. Surpassing Doge will be amazing because, obviously WIF is here to stay, but that's going to be, the talk of the town, basically, if WIF does that. Let me know down in the comments. I'm holding a bag of WIF. We've been holding pretty early in the Money Bags Mansion, so we're going to continue to hold, and I'm glad that we're in this project right now because it's going to keep pumping. And we're going to go over their socials in a bit, and like I said, do some price prediction and technical analysis, so watch to the very end. We got some juicy stuff for you guys. So the analyst notes that it takes less liquidity to pump the price of a lower market cap token like WIF compared to a higher value coin like Doge. This dynamic suggests that if the meme coin market continues to attract capital, WIF and other smaller meme coins could see even more explosive growth in the coming months. And the reason this is going to happen also as well, and happen more rapidly than ever before, is because we have places like X. When I first got into crypto in 2017, we didn't have spaces and people were talking about crypto. We didn't have that many YouTubers dropping videos like I do on a daily basis. There wasn't that much information and also communication. When you start to talk about Telegram and Discord and the way that we can communicate with one another, and if retail investors that might not be as educated as prior times, now when they come into this marketplace and they see something with a lower market cap, they're gonna learn the game a lot faster in these spaces and not have to learn the long way or the hard way, which a lot of us have had to learn. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. We got, while the potential for massive gains in the meme coin market is undeniable, Miles stresses the importance of risk management and profit taking, something we talk about on the channel all the time. If you're always taking profits, you always get to play the game. All right, so that's just, if you're not taking profits, you're not making money. He advises investors to treat meme coin investing differently from the rest of their portfolio, acknowledging that it is more akin to gambling than traditional investing. I'm not so sure about that. I think, maybe because I'm, being biased, I'm a crypto advocate, but I think it's safe to say that the meme coins, for the amount of exposure that they're bringing to the market, for all the work that this WIF community has done to bring more people into this space and make people pumped up about not only WIF, but Solana, it's safe to say that they're more than just a gambling type of investment, because they are a viable part of this ecosystem that we call cryptocurrency. And the meme coins, especially the ones like WIF, are the altcoins of altcoins. This is starting right at the top of the socials. Let's go ahead and get started. We're following at Dogwifhat, at Dogwifhat. Make sure the bell notification is lit. Make sure you guys are following them, because I believe that this one will continue. Make sure you guys come over here, engage with all the memes, the vibe. That's what we're doing. We're sharing the vibe. So come over here, like and retweet everything going on. This right here, this was epic. The Las Vegas pump with that. I mean, I think Dogwifhat can really go ahead and push towards these high market caps that Miles was talking about. I wanted to come look at this really quick as well before we got to the prices. I mean, this chart is looking healthy. I know there's some pullback. We see the overall crypto market pulling back, but we are still ready to go. Make sure you guys hit the star. That helps as well. But we're going to talk about this in just a second. Before we get to that, let's talk about what Miles was looking at. So Dogecoin is sitting ninth, right, at $20 billion market cap. We scroll down. WIF is sitting at 52 at a $2.3 billion market cap. So, I want to ask you guys, do you guys think that WIF can close this gap? That flywheel effect really does mean a lot. I think that WIF can really close this gap. The rest, and I want to be honest, and I'm holding, WIF myself, but the rest into this section is going to be this continuous push of the community. And, because I do believe the overall threshold of these market caps are going to rise, these chasing of these market caps. But I do think that WIF has already proven that it does belong, in this range of pushing these. We got Solana about to flip BNB. I mean, Solana is literally chasing to flip BNB. And, that type of momentum, that type of volume, all these people that are bullish on Solana are seeing the ones that they have that upside potential, right? Right now, right now, Shiba Inu is not catching this Solana type of hype right now. WIF is going to continue to catch this wave of Solana, pumping and even, bringing more volume than it has ever before. And it already has passed its all-time high as far as market capitalization. It has not passed its all-time high as far as price. But Solana has passed its all-time high as far as market capitalization, and that's important because all that's going to spill over into the rest of the projects that are associated with Solana, like WIF. So let's head over to the charts, do some technical analysis. We are zoomed out on the 4-hour chart. You guys, when the markets are red, that's really when you should be buying. When the markets are green, you really got to start, kind of leaning back. Obviously, if you're holding long-term, this, it's no big deal. This is not financial advice, but we're going to address these support and resistance and why I'm still bullish on WIF, why we're doing exactly what a chart is supposed to be doing. And I'm going to show you guys right now. So this was one of those channels And we're not coming down to these areas. I just want to, it's easier for me to identify these pullbacks and see exactly where we're at. You got to know where you came from to know where you're going, okay? So that's how we're doing that. So this is where we're at right now, right? So right now we're holding above this on price 2.35. So, anything above really a $2 billion market cap is super bullish, because if we look at it on the chart, this is a prior resistance becoming a future support. And we talk about this all the time on the channel, all the time. So we could have a continuation, maybe some sideways trading, right? To go test back up here. Is it going to break right away? We're not sure. It could just pull back to this section first a couple of times, then come back up and, do something like that. I could see something like that happening, like a small little channel once it comes up to test this one more time. And the bulls start to hold on. I can see it then going to break above and then making that support. And notice there's that pullback and then a support to keep riding up, because history repeats itself. Look at this. Look at this right here. So this is why I'm bullish on it. This is a healthy movement on the chart. Prior resistance, future support. This is what we did before we broke out to this all-time high section. So we could be doing this right now, breaking out, making a support to go ahead and push right back up. The markets are just squeezing people out really quick, setting some bear traps, but best believe that the market is still very, very bullish, and we're going to continue to pump, as far as we can. We're still very early in this bull run. If we go back and we see what we're talking about, we see that this resistance again, when we start to layer the time frames, watch when we break the time frames down, you'll see how these channels start to identify themselves. They kind of start to show a little bit easier. So let's go a little bit lower. So you can see when we have a resistance somewhere, this is a resistance for a while. We kept tapping right there. This is healthy. We're tapping, we're pulling back, we're hitting that again, we're pulling back, we're going again. And then when we break above it, breaking above, pulling back slightly, we zoom in, we can see that right there. Breaking up, coming back down, and starting to make higher lows. And that's what we're doing right now. We can see the buys coming in right now. So obviously we're trying to hold on to this, $2.3 billion market cap, $2.35 billion market cap. That's super bullish, holding on to this. We can see that this is a support already trying to identify itself right here, right there. And the markets are very volatile right now. This is why it's important that we try to get at least 100 likes on this video, because we can prevent people from panic selling, right? Because people who are panic selling, and people like to call them jeets and stuff like that, but really it's just that they're not educated, because they're buying high and then, selling low. If you're buying and the prices drop, and then when you sell, the prices go up, you need to share this video. So like that, we can avoid people from panic selling, right? And let them start to learn how to load up on the supports and then ride the waves up, these ranges and stuff. If we don't hold on to the support, we see just a slight pullback right here. I'm zoomed out. The next range will be, I don't see that happening at all, 1.79 billion. So 1.79, $1.79, 1.79 billion. I don't see that. I don't even see it. The very least, and that'd be wild, I don't really see it happening, would be like the 2 billion mark. This channel right here, holding on to that round number. Anything above that, we could see that there were supports here before, right here, right here, right there. We lost it for a second, we broke back above, and then we held it again. So something like that. But down here, I just don't really see that happening. I would really start to pay attention to WIF right in this section. There's a smaller channel on the small time frames right here. This could be happening as well. But, long term, if you're just waiting and holding for WIF to do that breakout that it can do, just like the rest of the meme coins right now, then you just hold for gold. You hold for this one. But I like to practice to load up on the supports when I see a support being made, and then I start to see consolidation, some type of bull flag being identified, and that lets me load up, because it feels better that way. It just feels better that way. So load up on the supports. You don't have to. It's not financial advice, but stay tapped in with this one. Let me know if you believe that Dogwifhat can flip Doge. Can it, chase Dogecoin all the way to those tops? I think that it can. I think that these thresholds are going to be a lot higher right now in the short term. Anything above $2 billion market cap is still super bullish for Dogwifhat. And we know that these markets are very volatile, so you got to be ready. That's why you should only put in what you're willing to lose. So like that, all this market movement doesn't mean anything to you, because you're going to say, hey, I planned my trade and I'm going to trade my plan. I'm going to hold to 10 billion. And do not forget to take advantage of the Money Bags Mansion link down below and continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.